Welcome, everybody, to the historic Commercial Center District new podcast of Las Vegas. My name is Paula Sadler. I am your host. I'm also owner of A Harmony Nail Spa right here in Commercial Center in Las Vegas, and also president and founder of our Commercial Center Business Association and Historic Society. I'm really excited to be here today and to have you joining us for this journey. Welcome to the Commercial Center Vibe. So I'm going to take a moment and just introduce you to who are we? Explore one of Las Vegas's most historic neighborhoods and business districts, the most unique and interesting mix of life and culture in Las Vegas, from Pentecostal churches to gay bars, over 150 small business owners on over 40 acres in the heart of Las Vegas. Myself as the host and president, as I said, I'm here to take you on a journey to discover this little hidden gem in the valley. Commercial Center was established in 1963 and has reigned in Las Vegas for over 60 years. Enjoy this informative series filled with interviews from local Las Vegas mom and pops, history, community outreach, business advice, art, music, entertainment, and Epicurean delights. From the days of the mob in Las Vegas to the current evolution as an urban world village. We want to help you to learn how to be an entrepreneur for the long haul and to be a success. We are devoid of corporate chains, which we're very proud of. Commercial Center is the mecca and stronghold for small businesses in Nevada. We are an incubator for entrepreneurs and creativity, and there is nothing in the valley that compares. So that's a little bit about us. That's just a little short bio of who we are. So welcome. This podcast series is going to be so exciting, and I hope so enticing and inviting for you to want to keep coming back more and more each and every time. I'm coming to you actually here from my salon and spa, A Harmony Nail Spa. So this is actually our ocean room. And I had the vision. I said, why don't I turn one of my treatment rooms into a studio? And so here we are. Welcome to the ocean room. We've got a little bit of netting back here. I hope you can feel the ocean waves, the tropical breeze coming through. So we're starting this podcast series as a way to invite you into a very special project that's close to my heart. And I've decided to do a series of interviews with our business owners. Hopefully we can even talk to some of our celebs from the past and current, some of our rock and music legend history. We have some mob history. We have some very interesting history here. And this space has been created for the business owners to really share about their dream. What is this documentary about? And so I'll tell you a little bit about me and about my history of how I came to be here in Commercial Center. I'm really kind of a lifelong resident of Las Vegas, and I moved here when I was 16 years old. People say, "Well, how did you come to Vegas?" I said, "Well, my family kidnapped me and brought me to Vegas." I was 16 years old. I had two options: run away and go with my boyfriend who lived in another state, or come to Las Vegas. And I'm like, okay, I'm a city girl from Los Angeles, from the Valley. And I'm like, what is this Las Vegas and what is Henderson, Nevada? And I didn't know much about it, and I was not happy about leaving. I left Van Nuys Performing Arts Magnet High School, where I was studying vocal jazz, dance, and performing arts and theater, and going to acting school, modeling, doing all that stuff. And I was so upset having to move and leave my school. So anyways, we got out here, and all I saw was dirt and tumbleweeds. And I'm like, what is this place? The rest is history. I graduated Green Valley High School here. I was in the Green Valley High School choir and fusion jazz group for my last 2 years of school. So I still continued on in the performing arts and music and following my dreams and my passion. And I had no idea that it would lead me right here to Commercial Center in Las Vegas. And what's ironic about this space and this place is that in Los Angeles, I was used to things being 50 and 100 plus years old. Everything is older there. You have Hollywood, you have all these historic areas. And Vegas, I didn't know much about it. And somehow I was drawn to this place. And to end up finding out, I opened my beauty salon in one of the most historic business districts and neighborhoods in the valley. Was like, wow. So I feel like I'm put right where I'm supposed to be, right where I need to be. And when I first opened here in 2004, I really didn't know much about the area. And I just had a dream of having my beauty salon. So I opened my beauty salon 2004, and this is the inspiration for this project. My very first client, she was a manager at La Quinta on Paradise. I had a small space on Paradise Road. And I moved in here. I'd already been working about 2 years in the beauty business. And on the very first day that she was to show up, she called and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I won't be able to make my appointment." And I was so excited to show her my new place. I'd been in the business for 2 years. I had this beautiful little 800 square foot salon and spa. I'd upgraded for just a room rental. And and I said, "Well, why? What's the problem? What's wrong?" And she says, "Well, I just don't feel safe." And that really struck a chord in me. And I didn't understand what she was saying. I didn't understand what she was seeing. And outside, some new sidewalks were being put in. So we actually had some dirt out there. They're waiting to pour the concrete, but the parking lot had just been redone. And I thought, oh, there's some real activity in this area. There's some upgrades going on. But I really didn't see yet some of the other needs that were out there that the public was seeing. I didn't see the weeds that were growing up. I didn't know that there was graffiti in some of the back alleys and back walls. I didn't know of some of the history of how the commercial center had fallen into some challenging and hard times. I didn't really know that part of the history. All I saw was 200 businesses that were open and seemed to be flourishing. So I don't take no for an answer. And I made it my mission at that time that I was no longer going to hear anyone say anything like that to me in my business, because I know the value of myself as a business owner and as a professional and what I was offering and giving, and I wasn't going to let that stop me. So if you're a new and upcoming entrepreneur, don't let anyone ever tell you, no, you can't, no, you shouldn't, or no, I'm not, coming to your location because of this, or I don't feel safe, or whatever. Be the person that doesn't take no for an answer, and just disregard that and push through. And what happened is I have to thank her now, actually, because she really gave me the energy and the motivation to start this whole project. And so that was in 2004, my very first client. And that's really how my passion for the neighborhood began to unfold. It started in that very moment. I'm the kind of person that if you tell me no, well, I don't accept no. And I just keep pushing forward, especially if I feel that what I'm doing, is important, or it has merit, or, whatever it is. And I had just moved and invested all this money, and I'm just, 28 years old, 28, almost 29 years old, just, kind of getting going, getting my feet wet in business. So that's my advice for you right away. If you're an entrepreneur, or if you have a dream or a vision, don't let anyone take that away. You have to be strong. You have to push through that. And so I did. And so that was the very beginning. And I had no idea what was in store for me. And if you think, that's disheartening to, have your very first client tell you, "Oh, well, no, I can't come. I'm sorry. I don't feel safe." Well, that's nothing for what I've had to overcome in the following 19 years. So there is an amazing story here that I want to share with you. And this story is about the American dream. It's not just about the American dream, right? Because we have that here. It is about the dream, living your dreams, to making your dreams come true. It's a global vision. You have a dream right now inside of you, whether you want to start start a coffee shop, whether you want to be a singer, an author, whatever it is you want to do, you have a dream, and that dream is valuable. That dream is important. And I hope that over the coming months, as you hear these candid stories from our business owners sharing about their family business, that it inspires you to start your dream. If you're feeling like giving up on your dream, that it gives you passion and energy to say, I am not giving up on my dream. To that person that said no to you, or that put you down, or said you weren't worthy, or said you weren't good enough, that now is the time that you're moving beyond that, and you're moving into your power and your place and your success. And that's what it takes. It takes real grit, determination, and drive. You can't give up. Never give up. And that's part of the story here. So the story that we're about to tell, that's going to unfold, is going to also include not only family business, this story of the family business, which is integral. We're devoid of corporate chains, and the family business is very important. And we have family businesses here that some that have been being run for 4 generations, and we have a history of 60 years. So another part of this is welcome to our 60th anniversary. This year, Commercial Center turns 60 years old, 6 decades, and this is just the beginning of our celebrations. And in honor of that, we are filming this podcast and doing this podcast, and also using this for a little bit of behind the scenes of our documentary. So you're going to get to be in the mix. You're going to get in the vibe of what we're doing. And it's really exciting, and I hope that you can get some business advice from this, that you can get some inspiration for your dreams by us sharing our dreams. And I hope that you're going to come away with this knowing that miracles are real, that angels exist, that anything is possible if you dream and believe. And for someone like me, who was just a little beauty salon owner opening up, and I had so many challenges to overcome, and my friends were saying, why did you open in Commercial Center? Why didn't you open in Green Valley? Or why didn't you open in Summerlin or one of those places? And what I came to find out is they didn't need me. My services weren't needed there. What I have to give in a special way to the community, they're doing great. And I really feel that we're put just where we need to be to do the very important work that we need to do. And as a business owner, wherever you're at in a community, it's important that you be service-minded. You're not just there to make money and make a living and have fun, and that's all great. But it's very important to open your eyes and to really see the broader picture and really see the value of people. Because they are going to be your biggest advocates, your biggest supporters. It is a good business practice for businesses to be engaged in community service, for individuals in the businesses to be engaged in community service. 1, because yes, it's a good thing to do and it helps your business. 2, because you really want to. So find that something that is your passion, that you care about, that you want to do, and attach yourself to it. Whether it's helping animals, whether it's giving food to the homeless, whatever it is, maybe it's something through your church, but you attach yourself and your business to that, and you give it all you got, because being of service comes back to us 100 times fold, 1,000 times fold, and you're going to witness that and see that demonstration happen as a result of the stories you're about to hear over the upcoming months. So welcome to the historic Commercial Center District, Commercial Center Vibe podcast and series, and the behind-the-scenes look of our upcoming documentary. And we'll see you at Commercial Center.